What's Fox's last name? McLeod. Why did it take me so long to remember that? Hello, folks. Welcome to my first video blog-esque thing. I actually recorded a couple of things earlier, but then as I was going back and listening to them to edit them, I'm like, oh my god, that's so bland and boring. I'm not going to upload that. So instead what I'm going to do is give a little bit of a rundown of what I did. So what I wanted to do was create some blueprints for some props that I'm going to make. Specifically for Super Smash Brothers. It's the game that kind of got me back into being creative, because when we started Bourbon State Gaming a while back, I took some initiative and designed these really cool lanyards and started running this stream with Big Mike. And through the process of that, it just really got me back into doing the kind of stuff I like to do, making things. I enjoy bringing creations into the world, even digital stuff like this, or the Bourbon State Gaming streams that we do, as well as all the props that I've been making recently that you can see spinning there, and down there, over that way. I can't point in the right direction, you know, somewhere around there. There's more stuff if you wanted to check it out at the fan page and Twitter and my blog that are all listed on this little stream thing that I made, which was also kind of a test for something I'm going to make in the future. Either way, what I actually did and what I recorded and what I'm going to use is some video of me drawing out a blueprint for Ike's sword Ragnall. And basically some of the things that I wanted to go over in the video are how I stay organized, because I feel like that's something that anybody can, and that's information that anybody can use. This is me, unorganized. Everything's just kind of everywhere. We have Photoshop documents next to regular documents. You got random things that I don't know what I'm going to do with. It's a very bad example. Other types of folders here we have are Photoshop documents for when the things I can actually edit, Adobe Illustrator documents for things I'm going to edit that's a vector, and then an output folder, which is where I'll usually put things that are completely done. Everything that you see on the stream here would currently be located in an output folder, because they are all things that are completed projects. The Photoshop files for them still exist, so I can go back in and edit those and then save them to output. But usually your outputted file is going to be something specific, PNG, MP4, which is what the thing in the background is, so something like that. I know I'm kind of going off on two subjects here, my crafting and then what I actually did to set this up, but they're both important to me, so I'm going to talk about them both. Okay, it is under foam smithing. We're going to go to Super Smash Brothers props. So when I have organized here, you can see I got all these files, so we go to images and source, and you can see the ones that I downloaded here. I just have a couple. Probably going to make a Captain Falcon helmet at some point. Woo! And I'm going to make Ragnall and Fox's blaster, which I just think it looks really cool. But I actually did make this, and I will show you how I did it now. We are creating a template for this sword. The blade is 4 feet long. So yeah, let's do 72 inches, and we'll do, yeah, that should be good. Haha. Okay, now here's the fun part. We got to take this image to use it as a background reference for this. What I usually do is, there is a way to actually import it as a background image, but I don't remember how to do that. So we're just going to do it the way I know how. First of all, we got to add some rulers. Got to mark out 4 feet. I feel like this isn't an actual accurate representation. Wait, 60 inches is 5 feet. I did that wrong. That's a long handle. Okay. You know what? I'm going to assume that the end of the blade is actually where the hilt begins and not... Yeah, this hilt is 2.5 inches thick. That's like that thick. Like, that would be like holding the bottom of this cup as the hilt to the sword. That's not gonna work out very well. Like, it's a bit ridiculous, really. On guard. No, not gonna work. Which means that the thickness of the blade is probably just wrong. Let's see what we got. No, that's not too bad. It's 2 inches there. Wait, 9, 10, 11. 8 to 16. That is 8 inches. It kind of makes sense. A little bit, I guess. Let's see. At its thinnest point, it is 5 inches. Okay. No, that does make sense. Hilt doesn't, but I'm also just going to make this symmetrical and not use the exact thing, because this image here is obviously at an angle. But now we start doing this bit. Whoop. Alright, this part's a little weird because it kind of looks like it comes up like this. If you actually look at the other side. We're going to take that, we're going to give it a stroke of 1, maybe? Stroke? Yeah. 4 point, 3 point. Well, we're basically done with the outline of that part. I'm also not doing the hilt yet because it's going to be a round piece that I'm going to have to cut out. So it will be done a little differently. I might not even model it. I might just take the length and keep it in mind. Ta-da! One giant sword. Printing that's going to be a pain because it's going to use 4 sheets of paper until we get down to here, and then that has to be across 2 sheets because that's 24 inches wide. And the sheet of paper is only 8, so unless I do it portrait, it'll actually take 3. That'll be fun. Anyway, back to the details. So it appears to have like a little bit of a scoring in it all the way around. Oh, that scoring will look so cool. I even know how to do that. I'm going to probably use my hot knife. If not, I'll just use a regular knife, and then I'll run the channel through with a X-Acto knife, hit it with a heat gun, open that right on up. Pipe is only about, the ones that I use typically are only about 1 inch thick in total, meaning the hilt. Go. One almost completed sword. I think that's the only one I'm actually going to do tonight, like fully make. That took more time than I thought, and I don't know how long this is going to take to edit. Probably longer than I expect, although I'm hoping I can do some cool stuff where I like speed up and slow it down for the times where I'm just sitting there tediously hitting all of the buttons. And I know this isn't exact. I usually do a lot more of the detail work while I'm actually working on it, looking at reference images. But this is a good template to start out with. Something I can go off of. I did make the handle a little bit thinner than it is in this picture, because this thing's about 2.5 inches thick, presumably. But I don't have that large of hands. So, like, that, it seems like a lot to, like, grab around. It's like holding a cell phone and around, I don't know. We'll see. If I need to make it larger, I can go back and make it larger. Alright, if you thought that was cool, give me a like on my Facebook fan page and follow me on Twitter. Check out my blog. There's only 2 things up, might be 3 later. Who knows? There will be 3 eventually. But yeah, I'll probably try to keep these videos coming. It's something that I like to do. Alright, thanks for listening. Bye. Oh yeah, my stream setup. Doesn't that little image of me down there look just like me? See, all I gotta do is turn my head like this guy, like, just like me. Spot on.